Hello everybody, David Zanoni here. Taking a look at what's the deal with Nvidia stock. So, it's been selling off. Everybody's wondering what's going on. So, let's take a look here. So, if you see this main thing that I see, we had a bearish divergence between the price here rising and the RSI declining. So, you look at this. Okay, see how the price rose pretty sharply from April into the summer, and you see the RSI indicator shows an overbought. Stock really did get overbought here, all the way up to the 90s. So once you hit the 90s, I mean, it could drop, and the peak of the RSI is 100. So anytime you get up close to that, especially the 80s, from 80 to 100 area, could have a sell off on profit taking. And I think that's what's happening here with Nvidia. It looks like, we had this sharp price increase, and then the RSI is declining. So I think that typically does, from what I've observed, stocks like this take off and have parabolic moves. Profit taking does take place. What you have with the price here is you had a sell off, went all the way down below 100, actually went down at 90, and it failed to get back to the previous high. So it was up here, split adjusted price of 140, and when it tried to recover, it only reached about 131. So when that happens, it fails to reach the previous high. I mean, this could go down below here, could go below 90. So if you're looking to pick up the stock, if you're out of it and you always thought about buying it, could be a good time to get in coming up in coming days. It's not a guarantee that it's going to go lower, but typically what you see when you have this failure to get back to the previous high, it kind of fails, and this tends to go lower than this last low right here. We have to see what happens. There's nothing really wrong with the stock itself. It's just looks like a technical sell-off. I mean, the company's sales are doing well, or expected to do well heading through the rest of the decade. Really, I mean, with all they need semiconductor chips, and just about everything these days. You got cars, PCs, cell phones. I mean, there's just in everything. So nothing really wrong fundamentally with the company. It's just a technical, most likely a technical sell-off. If you go over to check out the S&P 500 also. Pull that up here. This is the weekly chart, same as what I was showing with Nvidia. So you can see the same thing happened with the S&P. So you had this sharp rise from April into the summer, and you had the decline, or slight decline on the RSI at the same time. So you can see it's selling off, and this looks more like a double top, but again, it didn't really come back to the high. Kind of got close to it and failed. I don't know if it's going to be a sustained fail, but see right, kind of peaked out at 5,600, and the last high was just a slightly low, about the same, but just a tad lower. So it looks like a double top on the S&P, but this was a sharp drop in the RSI. It shows the momentum is declining. And then you got the MACD, which is did have a bearish crossover here. It looks like it came, or you have the blue line crossing below the red signal line, and still below it. So you could have a longer sell-off in the S&P, which could drive down. Might be driven by the tech stocks like Nvidia. I got two overbought. Again, this went into the overbought area. Anything above 70 is overbought. It went all the way to close to 80, 79 here. So it looks like it could have a market correction, broader market correction. measured by the S&P. And again, like if this fails here, this is going to be a prolonged sell-off. Could go below this level here, so we could see it go kind of approach the 5,000 level. May even test this area here at 4,900. So see what happens in the coming days. But the market was due for a correction. You look at 2023, we had this correction here. But 2024, everything was pretty good. We had these sharp slight pullbacks, nothing real bad. This pullback here, so it could be looking at a deeper correction. We'll see what happens. That's about all I've got right now. But like I said, Nvidia, nothing wrong with the company. Fundamentally, it's just most likely a technical sell-off, which should create a good buying opportunity in the coming days. So we'll take a look at it. Keep you posted. Thanks.